Making sense of indirect questions and requests with modal verbs. Hello everyone and welcome back to our English language learning series. In this video, we're going to explore a fascinating aspect of English grammar: indirect questions and requests with modal verbs in reported speech. We'll be looking at how the modal verbs change when we use them in indirect speech, and we'll learn how to use them correctly and naturally. So, let's jump right in. Before we dive into examples, let's clarify what we mean by indirect questions and requests. These are sentences where we report or relay a question or request that was made by someone else. Instead of quoting the person directly, we convey the essence of their question or request indirectly. For example, instead of saying, "John asked, 'Can you help me?' direct speech, we say, "John asked if I could help him." Indirect speech. Notice how the modal verb, can, changes to could in reported speech. The rules for changing modal verbs in reported speech are relatively straightforward. Can generally changes to could. May changes to might. Will becomes would. Shall changes to should. Remember, though, not all modal verbs change in reported speech. Could, would, should, might, and ought to usually stay the same. Let's look at some examples to better understand how modal verbs change in indirect questions and requests. 1. Direct speech. Can you help me? Indirect speech. He asked if I could help him. 2. Direct speech. May I borrow your book? Indirect speech. She asked if she might borrow my book. 3. Direct speech. Will you join us for dinner? Indirect speech. They asked if we would join them for dinner. 4. Direct speech. Shall we meet at the coffee shop? Indirect speech. He asked if we should meet at the coffee shop. Remember, the same changes apply for requests as well. 1. Direct speech. Can you close the window? Indirect speech. She requested that I close the window. 2. Direct speech. Will you please stop making noise? Indirect speech. He requested that we stop making noise. And that's it for today's lesson on indirect questions and requests with modal verbs in reported speech. I hope you found this useful and that it has clarified how to use modal verbs in reported speech. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these structures in your everyday conversations. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep exploring the beauty of the English language. See you in our next video.